a secret to tell before my head explodes. A burden I never wanted, I'm getting close to overload.
Hey folks, it's Nosy here, and I'm here for my highlights video for MCM Expo, Birmingham, Comic Con and Memorabilia 2013. The last video you would have seen would have been my thoughts on the haul. So this video I'm going to kind of elaborate on a few points of my thoughts and just get straight into the footage that I took while I was there. I just want to say something. I said I was only going to be doing 2 videos. And I kind of forgot that I was actually going to do a picture video because I've taken quite a lot of photos, more than I thought I had. And I can make a video, at least a good 4 minutes video worth out of photos. And photos capture the spirit of the event that you go into, and more so than a video, I think anyways. In my opinion, I think photos have more of a sell point when it comes to bringing over your experiences with going to certain things than a video does. I mean, video has its privileges, and I think pictures have, well, I don't think pictures are actually well respected these days because everything's all technology based and everything. And here goes my cat again, to, like in the other video. You just like to be on the camera, don't you? Isn't she? Yes. Come on then. Why don't you come on the camera? Eh? She's not very happy, but there's Mindy. Say hi, Mindy. Say hi. Okay. Right, so what we're going to be doing now is, I'm going to elaborate on my thoughts just a little bit, just in case you haven't actually seen my thoughts video, my haul. If you haven't seen that video yet, anywhere on the screen there will be a link, so press it, you can directly to that video, or if you want to go down the old way, there's a link in the description box below. But anyway, just to elaborate on my thoughts on this convention. It was a great weekend. Like I said in the video, but previously I went up with my good friend Sam, who was here first in 1989, and we both wanted to kind of sample something different to auto assembly, because auto assembly is all well and good, but the problem is we're going again this year, 2013, and just because there's been barely anything of interest coming out except for very recently, with like the masterpieces being announced and most of the pretty interesting third party figures that have been announced, and some I think Generation Toys or something that Hasbro have announced, in Takara. So there is something interesting coming out as of like in the last 4 months or something like that. But in the meantime there's been very little activity, but yeah, there at least there's something being salvaged out of that. But yeah, auto assembly is a brilliant convention, and I don't want to put a downer on it because of how much time and effort is put onto this convention. There's a lot of time and effort, and it's just that we go to that every year, and that's the only highlight I and Sam has every year. And it may sound of being a little bit selfish coming over, but we don't want to sound selfish, but we want to kind of dabble in different things that we've never tried before, and we both have never been to a comic convention, a Comic Con. We knew, what are you doing? My cat again. We knew there was one in Birmingham because there used to be an official meet-up before Auto Assembly at a thing called Memorabilia, which is technically Birmingham Comic Con and Memorabilia. So a lot of people that go to Auto Assembly used to meet up for an official meet-up, but I don't think that actually happens anymore, because there was only, I think, 5 or 6 people that I saw there that was actually from Auto Assembly. But anyways, going away from that. But yeah, that's what it seems to be. That what it kind of seems to be to me is that it's no longer one of those things where a lot of people go to meet each other from Auto Assembly. I think it's one of those things. I think it died with Moonbase 2 actually. It used to be called the Midlands Meet, because Birmingham's in the Midlands obviously, and well, it's a part of the Midlands. And unfortunately, I don't think these days there is actually any meetups for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have seen some, but unless the meetup a little bit more closer to Auto Assembly, I don't know. But I mean, there's only like 5 months away for Auto Assembly, and it's really touch and go now, so that I can try and get some money saved. I mean, I kind of went a little bit overboard. Everything I showed in my haul video, which you will see if you check it out, doesn't seem like much at all. That haul does not seem like that much, but I spent a lot of money. Probably not as much as I spent at Auto Assembly, but I still spent a lot of money. And I only had a limited amount of money to take with me, because I could only save so much. Even though I do have a job, but other commitments came in the way, like car insurance and MOT and servicing. I had to get sorted out, so a lot of money got sacrificed before the convention even started, so that's why I couldn't save as much. But I'm certainly going to be rectifying that, and trying to sort some money out for Auto Assembly, because Auto Assembly I am going to again, and Steve Bloom's going, and he's the only reason I'm kind of going to Auto Assembly this year, because of Steve Bloom. The reason why is because Steve Bloom is one of the biggest and most respected and most well-known voice actors in the business. He is more known for his anime influences in TV shows. But I mean, because I know him from like Digimon, because Digimon used to be a big favourite of mine to watch, and etc etc. But I'm definitely going to be going mainly just for him. It'll be cool to see Dan Gilbazan as well, who was the voice of G1 Bumblebee. But that Bumblebee and animated Bumblebee are the only 2 Bumblebees that have respect. The rest of the Bumblebees, which is mainly just beep or beep like an R2-D2 reject, they're the ones that are not liked. Well, except for the really young generation of Transformer fans. But anyway, going away from that, because we're not talking about Auto Assembly, are we? We're talking about MCM Expo. So yes, it was a great weekend. Just to wrap it up here, it was a great weekend. We had a great time. There was some cons and there was some pros to the weekend, and all that was mentioned in my thoughts video, so I'm going to leave my thoughts video for all that. But yeah, just to elaborate, it was great. And anyone that wants to nip down to one, because there's one in Manchester, there's I think there's 2 in the Midlands. I think there's the one we went to was the 2 combined. It was Memorabilia and Birmingham Comic Con, and then there's something called the Midlands Memorabilia, and I think it's just for one day, and I think that one was a few days after the one we went to. So there's a couple of chances for you to check out in the Midlands area. Also, there is a London one multiple times a year. There's 2 main ones, and then there's like some anime conventions and stuff like that that are kind of very similar. So yeah, there's loads of different ones in different areas, so if you ever get the time and you've got the money spare, go down and check it out. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to talk through and introduce the clips for the highlights. So, without further ado, I'm going to wrap up what I'm talking about now, and this is the first bit of footage from the convention. This is me and Samuel. or Sam, which was a 5-star, in the hotel room, just chilling out. We were there. This was the Friday night, because we got there on the Friday. The convention was Saturday, Sunday, so we got there on the Friday, and I think we'd only been there for about a couple of hours actually, and Sam says a couple of words for the weekend, his thoughts, and then I say something, and then also I record a little bit of the hallway, because we went to the Holiday Inn, Queensway Holiday Inn, that was the home for Small Books Queensway Holiday Inn. That was the home for Auto Assembly back in 2009 to 2011. A lot of memories, a lot of great fun was had at that hotel, but unfortunate circumstances, we had to move due to well, committee members weren't very happy with how I was treated, mainly when the bar was closed very early, and also wasn't allowed to bring outside food into the bar area when we could before. And also the capacity wasn't big enough, so they're the main reasons why we had to move. But although I actually prefer that hotel out of the new one, I really do. But anyway, so let's go on to that bit of footage.
Alright guys, Firestorm here, just chilling out in the hotel room. Me and John have just had a bit of a meander around Birmingham for the last few hours, and well, bought ourselves some DVDs. We got Madagascar 3.
Before it even starts, like.
Yeah, Madagascar 3, Hotel Transylvania, and Brave. All Blu-ray, because, well, I just got myself a Blu-ray player, so I thought I'd get some Blu-rays. Tomorrow, Comic-Con, and goodness, that is Nerdville.
Hey there folks, Nosy here again. As you can see, we're in the hotel room. Just chilling, just being like Samuel just said. We've just been chilling, checking out Birmingham. This is weird. We're in the Holiday Inn that we used to be in back in 2010 and 11 and 2009 of Auto Assembly. We thought to do it and come to this hotel because I wanted to kind of reminisce in the spirit of Auto Assembly, but we're not at Auto Assembly.
It's very weird, guys, to be here and not have any of you lot here.
It is. I mean, I was really hoping to like walk around the hotel and probably bump into like J-Bot or somebody, because a lot of people come to Memorabilia that go to Auto Assembly every year. Quite a few of them that go to Auto Assembly go to Memorabilia that we're going to. And I'm really hoping we can bump into a few people and reminisce about it. But yeah, so yeah, we're just gonna I'm gonna have a few beers. Girl boy there, waving by a beer for me. Oh, that's so nice, isn't it? But anyway, so we'll see how tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday brings. Okay, so that was all of that from Friday. I didn't take any pictures I didn't take anything more video wise on the Friday. So now we'll come to the Saturday, and you will see from the Saturday we are walking down the main walkway to the MCM Expo, and just me and Sam just goofing around, just say, you know, this that, and the other. And there's also as we get to the line, you will see the awesome cosplayers that were meant to be Darth Vader, Stormtroopers. There was like loads of really awesomely detailed cosplayers there, and all that is there here now. So let's check out some of the stuff from Saturday early on. What are we doing?
Going to Comic Con.
Yeah, just walking down this lonely corridor. How's that?
Yep.
Let's see what awesome stuff. We've already seen a lot of cosplayers. Seen Pikachu, Ash, Misty, a few anime stuff. So let's do this.
What am I looking at? Oh my god.
This is before we even go in, people. We've got Darth Vader guarding the hall. And this is the queue to get in. so that was early on the Saturday, and you will be checking out now. Hopefully this is the whole expo from the first day. I took quite a bit of footage, not very long footage. I kind of had like, some clips had something like a couple of seconds, some clips had a couple of minutes. I didn't want to kind of shove my camera in people's faces, because a lot of people take offence to people taking photographs of people and that, and I wanted to take consideration for other people, so I only kind of just swept around certain things very quickly. But anyway, so this is what the expo looks like on the Saturday.
A bit taken back a bit by it all.
Just a bit. The scale is beyond that of what I was saying.
Well, obviously it's an expo, so what do you expect?
Well, yeah, it's just something, it's a difference to walking around a place this big. It's different.
He's swimming to each other. I like a kind of constipated dread statue.
Come on.
I'm going to start my quite
Like Safari Park chips.
Okay, so we're still on the Saturday, but I wanted to do this separately. I wanted to introduce this separately. There was a Robot Wars kind of experiment kind of thing going on, experience. If you remember a TV series called Robot Wars, it was presented by the guy that was in Red Dwarf, that played the main character. And I can't remember his name now, but he's in Coronation Street now, but yeah. Anyway. But yeah, so you got to check out now. There was a bunch of robots there, like people, like experts that have built these robots. That, well, some of them actually was on the Robot Wars, the TV show. You might recognise them. And there was a couple that was not allowed to compete or go on to a Robot Wars, and they brought them along, and there were two like big, like humanoid robotic boxers, and they did a demonstration with these two robots that could box each other. So let's check out that bit now.
Doing pretty good, so they've got a little while. All five robots still going. Except that both of these things have stopped on it. They're brothers, by the way, Austin knows. They're having a real go at that shit. He says he's stuck on his back now, let's have a bit of that. go then. So, first round, 3, 2, 1, activate. Odo's got the left arm now, she's grabbing by the throat, it's a bit fell off matches already. They get a lot of damage to these guys. Mind they've got nerves of steel. Odo's got it on, so she's going to pull it, no, what's he doing? Yeah, it's well for her, I think he's a bit up in her arm. There he goes, down, pull it there. And her head, come on. Oh, right then, I think we'll give that one to one. She says looking at the ground. Odo's got no ankle, she can't see him. He's taking that back to goal. One of her implants is gone already. He's got her, there he goes, round 2.
Okay, so that was everything footage-wise I took for the convention. I didn't really take that much, because really there wasn't all that much there. It was mainly just to how vast it was, and that Robot Wars thing was actually pretty well interesting, because I've always been a fan of anything like robotics and things like that. So, but we're still on Saturday, and this is the last bit of footage for Saturday. And what this is me again talking to the camera, as I always do. And this was the Saturday evening, late afternoon to evening. We literally had been back at the hotel for about an hour, and I thought to do a little bit of a recap of the Saturday's festivities, and so let's check that bit out now. It's a little bit longer, but I'm going to do a bit of editing magic for this bit of video because it went on a bit too long. But anyway, so let's check that bit out now.
Hey peeps, there's the Sam boy on the camera there. Say hi, Sam.
Just so everyone knows, I'm not getting paid to do this. He's a slave driver.
Yeah, about time he did something to pay us back.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're back in the hotel room, and we've been to the first day, the Saturday events of MCM Expo, Birmingham, Memorabilia, MCM Expo, Memorabilia, whatever, Comic Con, and all I can say is it's been a good day. Have you had a good day, Sam?
I have.
The only thing I have to say about is I felt today that well, let's just say everything's gone according to plan to an extent. We went mainly for anime or manga kind of things. We have done one of those things, but there's barely any manga here, which has really surprised me. And I thought there'd be, if there's anime, so you need manga.
There is some manga, but I've only seen one seller that at the con that's selling manga, and it's a very small selection.
It's an extremely small collection. I mean, I don't understand it. I mean,
you can't diss on the anime though, but manga entertainment in that area.
Yeah, manga entertainment area. I think we saw about 10 minutes of their panel. I didn't get any video of that, by the way. The reason why they won't allow any photography to record it. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. It's been okay. It's just I found it extremely confusing, the actual arena. It's two big halls, Gate 10 and Gate 11. The two big rooms that have kind of been completely opened up into one big area. Now, I will agree, it is friggin' massive. Now, that's a big hall, but put that sized hall about 5 times, probably a couple along and right down the whole room. So you're looking at about 5 or 6 times in space. Really big. You will see it from the footage anyway. And there's loads of people there, but because of it being so big, I think what they needed to do is they needed to kind of put more signs out, or something like to say this way to Comic Village, or this way to...
There was huge big banners hung up on the ceiling pointing out the various locations.
Well, there was, but well, not...
And Comic Village had one. Manga Entertainment had one. Yeah, Comic Village, there was a big bloody banner on the ceiling right above Comic Village. How can you not miss that? How can you not possibly see it?
It's me, you know.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I don't know. Just for some reason, I just you kind of had to find things for yourself. Like that's what I felt. But obviously, like Sam said, I mean, for some reason, Sam only looks forward. I mean, I was noticing some really beautiful women in cosplay, but Sam again. I'm getting a bit worried there really about Sam. But yeah, so I'm going to bring this bit to an end because I've been talking on a bit so long. But yeah, it's been a good first day. See what tomorrow brings. See if there's anything of interest, anything added, or any more stock has been brought out for tomorrow, but I doubt it. See if any more purchases will hopefully be bought.
And now we come to Sunday. Sorry, Sunday I didn't take any footage of the actual expo at all. What I did take was actually something quite brilliant. The Make-A-Wish Foundation is a charity for children that have that are, I think, with cancer. I think it's a cancer charity. And Make-A-Wish Foundation was there, and they were the ones that were kind of behind the whole cosplay event. And there was some fantastic cosplaying. I mean, I've never seen cosplaying on this level ever. There was shitloads of Star Wars, there was craploads of there was Battlestar Galactica stuff, there was all sorts of really great. They even had the Stig from Top Gear there, which actually was pretty cool as well. But yeah, so the rest of this footage is they did this special military type situation with all the stormtroopers, and this I didn't get it from the very beginning. There was some video from inside the building because it just happened we didn't know it was happening. There was no schedule or anything for this to happen. It just happened spontaneously, and we were just having Subway. Me and Sam were just having something to eat because we'd literally been there for about 3 hours. And so we got something to eat. And then all of a sudden we saw these stormtroopers starting to walk from the centre of the car park into the main cul-de-sac area out the front of the exhibition hall thing. And was like, what the hell's going on? And then we saw these stormtroopers, and we saw this guy in black uniform, which is meant to be one of the officers of the Death Star. And he's shouting orders at the stormtroopers, and I was like, this is awesome. So some of the footage you'll see to begin with is from inside the building looking out behind everybody, and then the rest of it you will see from the outside, because I actually managed to get outside and managed to get as much as I could. I apologise if there was a lot of shaking in this, because I had to kind of position my camera with one hand, and my hand started to shake on that occasion. So please bear with the steadiness, but this was an awesome thing to behold. So let's check out.
How was them going to go flag?
And that is everything, people. That is the whole weekend in a nutshell for me. There was nothing else really that I could have recorded much more of on the Sunday. I did take some photos on the Sunday, but not that many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do possibly either a separate video with all my photos in that at some point. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, you're going to get at least 3 videos from me on this particular event. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. As you can possibly, you might not notice, but I am actually using my proper video camera for this video. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a software problem with my Movie Maker with my actual still camera. I've been using that for videos, and for some reason I'm getting all this real weird flickering going on when I'm editing my video. So I've got like a bit of a cross thing between software, I think, or between resolution, whatever. So I'm using this because this one is meant for editing and meant for YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching, people. Hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed talking about my experience going to this thing and also what happened there. So thank you very much. Be back soon. See you later.